And the poster behind you right now, it's a cross between Gone with the Wind and Vampire Diaries. I don't know what to make of it. Are you having a really romantic, passionate embrace moment, or are you going to suck her blood dry? What are you doing there? What's happening? Say the truth.
The truth is that our film is very Indian. This, of course,
Yes.
this is just a facade that I'm wearing in the film, but it's very rooted with Indian folklore. But this is different to the MHCU, the Mad Dog Horror Comedy Universe. It's one of the
Yes.
first indie cinema, so it's going to be a clutter breaker.
Hi, Ayushmann. How are you? It's been a
Long
long time.
time, I know, right?
Yes, I'm so happy. Can we just have an Ayushmann appreciation moment here? Just so happy that you're back on the screen. Where have you been, mister? We've been missing you a lot, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. So happy but you've surprised me. So it's been worth the wait. Who would have thought you would have been like doing a Robert Pattinson on us?
Oh my God. So yeah, that's why I waited for 2 years. Was waiting for this big Diwali release. Hopefully, it works out really well. It will. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I have to say you look very well preserved in 2 years. Tell me, what have you been up to? Have you been prepping for this moment too? This, as far as genres go, this is a risk. Well done, you. But is this your biggest creative experiment as well?
It is. It's beyond my filmography. I've never done anything fantastical. I've always dabbled with realistic realism, but this is something which is very different. Mad Dog Horror Comedy Universe is huge, is thriving, and nothing can be better than a big Diwali release.
I can imagine. Diwali is a big time where, like, I can tell you that people feast a lot and we love good food, good cinema, everything goes for it, right? Did you plan it this way? I'm like, when I'm going to make a comeback, it's going to be a big bang. 2 years for an actor's life, it's pretty substantial, isn't it?
Generally, I don't plan things, but I was just waiting for the scripts that will excite me. You know, so Thama is that script, and I was jamming on this since pandemic years, and with Dinu and Amar Kaushik, and then Aditya Sarpodar came on board, and finally it happened. We announced last Diwali they'll will be coming up this Diwali, so it was the excitement was always there.
Right, Ayushman, for any such fantasy, adventure, superhero flicks, etc., it's all about world building and myth making, right? How do you think this movie would score on that front? And were you also equally, intrigued to find out how far will you go as makers?
I'm really happy that we managed to pack so much in this film. It's not just horror, but comedy, also romance, which will happen for the first time with Mad Dog Horror Comedy Universe.
Right.
It's so different from the other films. It's a Genesis film, and I've always been fan of fantastical cinema, though I had never done one. So it was just it's been more than 10 years in the industry, and I'm looking forward to it.
No, Ayushman, the West has the Marvel universe, etc., MCU universe. In your case, do you think somewhere even India is catching up with it? We have our own folklore, etc., that we lean into. Do you think we are slowly catching up, or do we even need to catch up? I don't know.
We have more folklore than any other country or culture in the world. So now we are finally exploring it and catching up, and how, like with different films around from South also at the same time that are thriving really well at the box office, scoring huge numbers. And with Mad Dog Horror Comedy Universe also, like they did with Stree 2, Munja, and now Thama. And
Right.
Thama, again, a folklore based on Betals, and I'm the one who's playing a Betal, and Thama is someone who's the most powerful Betal. So I'm glad this is happening now in India, and
Right.
it's rooted and also for the global audience at the same time. So it's a lot of fun.
Listen, Betal is crafty, okay? In any storybook that you go, he is not straightforward. He inhabits the grays. Everything, his morality radar is always a bit skewed. What do you think? Is it fun as an actor to play a character that inhabits the grays?
Absolutely. I've hardly played, though I have played flawed characters. Those were endearingly flawed. But this one, it's again a Genesis film. It's a new chapter
Okay.
in MHCU. And from like a complete beta guy next door to an alpha male Sigma with superpowers. And this guy doesn't know how to dabble with these superpowers, is where the comedy comes out. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Listen, with great power comes great responsibility. It is the most iconic line, and I think every fantasy, adventure, folklore kind of leans into that, isn't it, Ayushman? So, do you also believe that? How difficult is it to deal with power? Does it corrupt you or does it not? What do you think?
Every person is different. They all go through that curve in life, and the earlier you realize that with great power comes great responsibility, it's better. So I have taken baby steps towards success. Started as a journalist, radio presenter, theater, television, finally into film. So there was never like an overnight success story. It was always like baby steps. So I'm glad the universe planned this thing for me. And but yeah, in this space, to get that comedy right, I think I need to be irresponsible as a character. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, irresponsible and irreverent, right?
Irreverent,
Isn't
absolutely. Yeah.
I love that. Listen, I was watching Loka, chapter one. Uh, it was an amazing movie. I loved it. I just loved it. It had a woman at its center, etc. But leave activism and gender and all of that aside. I just thought they created a beautiful world. That kind of. Do you think that kind of has emboldened you? It has just made you feel, you know what, we are all ready for this audience.
Absolutely.
Such kind of movies. The audience is ready.
It's a great step forward. And though it's a different film, R dabbles more with comedy and romance,
Yes.
apart from
Yes.
being this is film, a new chapter in the universe. But the world is ready. And I'm glad we are coming at the right time. And it has inducted the audiences for Thama.
Right. And Ayushman, when you lean into a fantastical character role, you have to somewhere believe into it. You have to believe more than all of us put together for us to get convinced. How difficult was that journey? Because you are the most go to guy, like you're the boy next door. You're the guy with the balding issues or the erectile dysfunction. Now, where did this superhero come from? And you've switched lanes. So, how did you do it in your own head? How did you switch gears?
That the switch gear happens also in the film. As I said, the common guy getting all the powers doesn't know how to dabble with
Yes.
it. And it was high time I should have done something which is like beyond human. I was being too
Yes.
human in the films.
Right.
I've done it in the past 10 years, and this is a good transition to have.
Ayushman, were you too humane with your roles? Be honest. I saw your Fiki write-ups, and I was like, yeah, somewhere I think there's a transition in your head. You're like, I think I was too relatable as an actor. Is this your way of being slightly fantastical and gaining distance, as we call it,
Right
being
thing at
larger
the
than
right
life?
time. Right thing at the right time, maybe. This was the right
Right.
time. And I had a gap of like 2 years. My last release was Dream Girl 2, which did pretty well at the box office. And I waited for this, and looking forward to the other lineup also. I'm really excited about it.
Ayushman, AI has taken over the world in these 2 years. I have to tell you, there are AI movie making competitions that people are thinking about taking up. Are you embracing it? I asked Nawaz the same question. Like, how are you guys as actors? What kind? Are you embracing it? Or are you resisting it? Or are you just watching it as a spectator?
I think it is for real that AI is here, and it's here for good. But at the same time, I think it cannot really, take out the human element. We talk about humanness, relatability, and it's not just about the story or the character on screen. It's also the actor, the artist off screen, the personality off screen that people fall in love with. Um,
Right.
so I think it's the human touch which matters the most. We can have a formulaic film through AI, but we cannot have the human emotion. It comes out with real life experiences, and AI is not real. So I think artists should be preserved. I think they should be taken care of. They should be nurtured, and it all comes from within. It's an internal journey, and AI can never go into it.
I really hope so too, but I've seen the AI actors, man, they look real. And we are also having news presenters that are really AI driven. They look very real. I mean, it's scary, but I think that's the way to go. We work with them. I don't know. That is how we are looking at journalism.
Giving hard news or whatever soft news is fine, but opinions are personal. If you're talking about op-ed, opinions,
Yes.
it has to be a human touch. AI will only come with generated stuff. I attended this Time event in Singapore. I was in the list last to last year, And
Yes.
I was talking to a doctor. It's like AI will go with the face value. If AI will ask you that, are you drunk? A drunk person will say no, and AI will never be able to gauge it. A human can look in the eye and say you're drunk, you're lying. So I think artificial intelligence doesn't have that intelligence. It's only the human emotion.
I really hope so. I'm really counting on you. And the poster behind you right now, it's a cross between Gone with the Wind and Vampire Diaries. I don't know what to make of it. How are you going to sell that poster to me? Tell me, what is it? Are you having a really romantic, passionate embrace moment, or are you going to suck her blood dry? What are you doing there? What's happening? Say the truth.
The truth is that our film is very Indian. This, of course,
Yes.
this is just a facade that I'm wearing in the film, but it's very rooted with Indian folklore. But this is different to the MHCU, the Mad Dog Horror Comedy Universe. It's one of the
Yes.
first Hindi cinema, so it's going to be a clutter breaker.
No, I like that. And Maddox films, I have to say, when it gets right, especially the comedy, the horror comedies genre, it has really cracked some formula. It worked. People are enjoying it. List 3, for instance. As you can say, did that embolden you to jump on board with them as well?
I was already on board. It was before Stree.
Really?
Stree 2 just made the universe bigger and huge. It was a windfall, but I was always part of Thama. It was, I think, way back in 4 years back, probably we jammed on the
Right.
set. Yeah.
Right. Ayushman, if you had a superpower that you can think of, what would it be? I'll tell you mine. I wish I could read people's minds. That's my superpower I want.
I don't need one. I think I'm Ayushmann, not a Batman or Superman. And I believe I'm very contented as a person. Whatever life has given me is beyond what I've ever imagined. So I believe I'm a superhuman.
I love that. Look at that confidence behind you. And I have to, before I let you go, the last question is for Diwali Blockbuster, would you want an award and fill that trophy cabinet more? Or would you like a blockbuster firecracker success where you're like, it's so explosive, you're like, I don't know where the money is coming from. What do you want? And
I
don't
think
say both, please. Don't say both.
blockbuster firecracker success.
Done. Yeah, nothing like money, nothing tastes as good as money.
No, I think no.
Blockbuster success.
That blockbuster means love from the audience. Trophies are love from the critics. So of course you need that critical love also, but nothing
Yes.
like the love.
I love that. I love that. And Diwali, do you have plans? Is your plan to watch it with the family? Is that your plan?
Absolutely, this is the first time I'm not going to my hometown Chandigarh because normally Diwali it's always in Chandigarh. This time around is the biggest Diwali with Thama releasing in theaters. So
Yes.
everybody flying down to Mumbai and watching the film together.
Excellent. I hope you sweep us off the feet, just like how you're sweeping Rashmika off her feet in this one. God knows for what is your intent, but we'll find out soon this Diwali. Thank you, Ayushman. Thank you for entertaining us. We've missed you. Welcome
Always
back.
a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. We missed you.